Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kansas Motor Speedway for round 3 of the Australian-New Zealand Grand Am Series, brought to you by V8's Online, proudly sponsored by our friends at Thrustmaster and Track Racer. I'm your host, Daniel Bryant, and I've got a bit of new blood with me tonight. Scotty, how you going, Scott?
All right, mate. How you going?
Good to be here. I think we're running a little bit behind schedule, so the cars are out and about on circuit as we are talking.
Yeah, cars are on their roll around lap, and at the moment we've got the top 5 in points for the prototypes is Alex Lamb, Anthony Kenrick, Steve Vainus, Christopher Green, and Christopher Osborne. The McLarens are Andrew Lee, Blake Coppo, Christian Naylor, Tony Aldridge, and Corey Osborne.
There's some good names in there. Andrew Lee knows that I'm fairly fond of his skills, and it's good to see him out there racing.
Yeah, it's a tough little grid tonight. We've got Alex Lamb on pole from Steve Vainus, Christopher Osborne, Anthony Kernich. Should be a good race. It's a tight little racetrack, and then we get onto we're going down to the GT grid. We've got Blake Coppo, Andrew Lee, Reese Gardner, David Arnold, and we got Fabio, Wayne C. Burke, David Hingston, and Paulo Martins. We're about half a lap from the start of the race.
I'm just waiting for my pictures to come up for me now. But it should be a lot of fun, this one. Obviously, drafting is going to be a big thing for this race, being mainly oval for one of our little roval tracks. But yeah, it should make for some interesting racing.
Yeah, I cut a few laps last night, and it's definitely a good, fun little track. Coming through the infield section is great fun. You really get down, foot to the floor. We're rolling for the green. Got Alex. We're waiting for Alex Lamb. He's setting the pace, and he's off. Good jump by him.
Yeah, good run there from Alex Lamb to get away from the grid. It won't take too long for these guys to be straight back up on his tail as they hit the road track there. Oh, let's just have a look at these McLarens. Oh! A couple of bumps coming through there onto the road part. Oh, we've had a bit of an accident. Oh, that's Fabio Gonzalez.
Oh, Fabio's one of the front runners. And it's been good.
Let's get that up on replay for you now, guys. Tom Shank just having a bit of an issue there with the grass, and Fabio Gonzalez, very sad to see, has been involved in that one.
Yeah, it just looks like he's jumped in there a bit too quick and knocked old Fabio right off the track.
Yeah, it only takes a little mistake for it to watch it happen. Reese. Just having a look at a bit of a battle pack here at the moment. Andrew Lee and Blake Coppo side by side, and they've actually pulled a little gap from Reese Gardner, which is, it's pretty good considering we're only a lap in.
Yeah, out in front of the DPs, we've got Alex is leading the way from Christopher Osborne. Vainus has missed out on his jinx from the last couple of weeks and actually got through the first lap by the looks of it. Yeah, the McLarens is just one hell of a pack for one. Wayne C. Burke's leading the way in his pack from
David
Arnold, Kingston, Paulo Martin, Maurizio, and Heinz.
A few of these guys take some different lines across this oval as well. I saw Blake Coppo going out really wide before, and Andrew Lee stayed on a shallow line, but
Yeah, you can really get in deep under brakes and going to this, coming into the oval section, but going a little bit wide really upsets the car. If you most guys seem to really hug the curb here and try to stay off the oval track. Having said that, here they go jumping up there.
Yeah, Reece Gardner just decided to take out a cone. Didn't like that one too much.
Yeah, those cones are a freaky new thing to get used to in the sim.
Looks like Reece Gardner's lost a spot there to Burke. He'll be pushing hard, but that angry pack's really starting to form up behind him. David Arnold, David Hingston and Paulo Martins all coming after him.
Meanwhile, Blake seems to be quietly stretching his leg up front in the McLarens.
Alex Lamb and Steve Vanus still out in front here. Alex Lamb's put himself a little bit of a gap between him and Steve. Anthony Kernich, these DPs have actually seemed to have really kind of split apart a bit here, and I thought they'd stayed nice and close together with all this oval.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see see if the tyres fall off. And
this Blake Coppo Andrew Lee battle though in the McLarens, it's nice and close. It's starting to heat up. Andrew Lee's really strong under the brakes.
Yeah, Andrew put in a hell of a show last night in the Race to Reality race.
Yeah, he's a quick little peddler, Andrew Lee, and doesn't matter what you put him in, he seems to be very fast and very competitive straight off the bat. Whoa, Andrew Lee!
Oh, jams it down the inside, and he's taking out old Blake.
Blake Coppo, there from Andrew Lee. Everyone's kind of scattered here. Reece Gardner. See if we can get that back up on replay. Look at Blake on the replay here.
Yeah, look at Andrews just trying to jam it down the inside there, and didn't carrying a bit too much car speed.
Yeah, I think he was expecting Blake Coppo to have a bit more speed to there than what he did, and it's not ended too well for him.
No, we'll see what happens from here. It might have been nice for a little slowdown to let Blake get back up to him.
We should see if he's copped actually any damage on his front left-hand side from that little incident. Oh, Reece Gardner is fallen back a little bit further now as well as Hingston makes his way past Burke.
Yeah, I think that the crash
got
up.
another dive on the inside here.
Oh.
Sorry, Paulo Martin having a bit of a go, but doesn't get the speed to. I think this is going to get really close here. David Arnold's lost a spot there to Paulo. See if he can get it back.
Oh, he's got the inside running. Gets a pass done fairly easily.
Paulo's going to drop into the slip now. He's actually not using too much of the slip there to carry his speed, just running his own line.
Yeah, from the practice last night, you can kind of get 2 or 3 different lines into this first corner.
Yeah, that corner, just from actually watching, even the way that some of these guys are taking the oval, they're all taking it a little bit differently to achieve their speed. And there's some guys that are going really hard into the corners, and some guys that are taking it out wide to get more speed on the oval.
The early accidents really.
Here we go, Blake Coppo and Andrew Lee. See if
any bumps.
See if Coppo's a vengeful person and wants that position back.
Little bump and run NASCAR style.
Yeah. Well, they're on a NASCAR oval. We can only expect it.
Fans in the stand throwing beer cans.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Jay's up there somewhere with one of those hats that has a beer can on either side. Oh, Blake Coppo's got a good run on Andrew Lee coming into this corner. He's going to get that done nice and easy.
Jams are in there.
It's like Andrew
Takes
Lee
back
gave
the
him.
lead of it.
Andrew Lee gave him a lot of room there. Yeah, this is why this is all happening. We've got Hingston, Burke, and Reece Gardner are all coming along. Oh, look at this pack now. They're starting to get a bit wily. This is going to go 5. And it looks like right behind Reece, Dave Arnold and Paulo still not that far behind.
No, that McLaren's once again proving what a great car it is.
Oh, Reece Gardner. Looks like he's had a slowdown. Oh, no, it's a spin.
Yeah, can't quite see why he's slowed down coming off the inner oval.
He's actually had a cut track coming in into the second corner onto the road part of the track. He looks like he's just cut it a bit too much, took it a bit too aggressive, and he's copped the slowdown. And then a spin coming onto the oval. Not his night. He started off really strong.
Yeah, that oval really can upset the car if you get in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like that Burke has just got around Hingston. He's got the job done.
Yeah, these two swapping positions over the last couple of laps.
And to see how Hingo takes this next corner. This is interesting. There's a lot of different ways that people are taking this corner as well. Hingston tries to get the nose in. Not far enough up. Obviously getting back onto that oval part there is a little bit tough on these cars. Andrew Lee and Blake Coppo. Andrew Lee's going to go out wide all the way to the fence. No, Andrew Lee's going to give him plenty of room, go out wide and then come down. Blake Coppo makes a mistake though.
Massive block up into turn 1.
Andrew Lee gets the job done. And looks like Wayne Burke's going to have a go here as well.
Well, they really use all the racetrack coming through that first little S's there. Coppo's hold position. Just looking at the front battle with Alex.
Whoa, Hingston almost hits the wall there coming onto the oval. We'll look at this Blake Coppo Andrew Lee battle. Andrew Lee staying on the shallow line for this one. See, it's quite difficult into this first corner. If you're defending, you really can't go out wide because it leaves you open to be attacked. But if you're on the attack, you've got all the chance to go out wide and use as much of the road as you can to get around the other person. Oh,
well, Blake
not going to get it done. But he's left himself. Yeah, definitely. He's left himself open there to Wayne Burke. That's where he's going to be trying to follow that line through in the next couple. Oh! Andrew Lee gets a massive shunt there from Coppo.
There was that bump and run. There's also left Wayne C. Burke with a good run on both of them.
Yeah, exactly. Wayne Burke is going to hope to see a bit more of this. Oh, Hingston! Almost there to Wayne Burke. Obviously, a few guys think that they can hold a lot more speed into that corner than what the other guys in front can.
Yeah, it's quite deceptive. A little bit late under and you bounce straight into that oval section.
Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Let's see which line Blake Coppo decides to take, because if he goes out wide, he's going to leave himself on the attack there from Wayne Burke. Both going on the shallow line for the defence. Looks like Wayne Burke's going to take the wide line. Oh, Blake Coppo goes up wide as well. Wayne Burke nicer through there.
Looks like he might have a little bit more car speed at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Coppo might be pushing it a little bit too hard.
Yeah, that may possibly overheated the front tyres, or
Wayne Burke's doing a fantastic job.
Hingston closing the gap back up after the last little bracking himself the last lap.
Andrew Lee again, hitting those shallow lines. And you haven't looked much at the Rileys for this race. It looks like that. Just have a look at where the leader is. Got himself a nice little lead. Alex Lamb, as he's coming through some lap traffic. I think he's just about to make his way up to Reece Gardner now in the McLarens. Going to get a little bit interesting for him if this battle's still going on for first, second and third when he's trying to get through. Here comes Lamb. That probably shows the speed difference around the oval compared to a McLaren.
Yeah, the DPs really do come up fast on the McLarens here, especially coming up to that front straight in the oval section. I had one in my bid last night.
Oh, yeah, that's the best place for them to be, I hear. It's like
Coppo's back out in front in the McLarens.
Let's see if we can get a look at where that move got done. Up into last, it looks like it's happened lap 12. He's just taken the wide line. He's taken out a few cones while he's at it, but he's got that position. We'll just try and pull that up on a replay for you now, guys. Alright, yeah. It's all about that line.
Yeah, Coppo doing the hard way around the outside.
Yeah, definitely. Used every bit of road, plus a bit more.
Yeah, the cone guy's going to be busy this week.
Yeah, that guy's going to be running back and forward, replacing those cones every lap. But,
well, it really is. Front four, now five are joining in.
Oh, Blake Coppo! He's a little bit too hard. Looks like he's managed to miss the wall, but that's going to hurt him big time.
Wayne C. Burke crashed.
So that was, Wayne C. Burke. Did he hit the wall? Yep. Oh, it looks like he pulled that up and he's just spun it. We'll just try and get that on a replay for you.
Just maybe a little bit of grass coming off turn 3. Just enough to unsettle the car and go straight into the wall on the side street. Alex Lamb's right in the thick of the McLaren battle at the moment.
Yeah, you'll want to get around these guys quite fast. Andrew Lee giving him plenty of room there.
Alex got a nice little leave over Steve Vanu, 7.9 seconds, and with Osborne a third in the DPs, further 5 seconds behind Steve. Interesting to see that different lines off the corner, those two classes. DP drivers seem to prefer taking the curb through there.
Yeah, I think the oval section would really hurt that DP with how low they'd be sitting. But we've got a nice little battle happening between Kernich and Osborne. Reece Gardner giving him plenty of room there on the oval section.
Kernich in that bright green race is quite hard to miss.
So there's another McLaren battle just going on up ahead here.
Yeah, let's let Kernich ride up onto the tail.
Oh, Kernich is going to love that. He's got plenty of room to get through. Oh.
Osborne had quite the dominant car last week at Road America. Both DPs now free of the McLaren drivers.
Blake Coppo looks like he's starting to really pull away now as he pulls out a 1.3 second lead. His lap times are actually a fair bit faster than what Andrew Lee's are at the moment. So Andrew Lee will be looking for a bit of pace to come back.
Yeah, I think the leader coming through the field there spread the McLarens out. Still watching the battle of Kernich and Osborne. Both drivers seem to be getting fairly sideways through the centre section, infield section.
Just having a look at Steve Vanus's car, and it looks like he's holding some damage there on his front right fender.
It does look like he's had a little bit of a hit.
And same on his rear left, looks like he's got a little bit of damage as well. So I wonder if he's copped a shunt.
Looks like it may have been earlier in the race.
Yeah, Christopher Osborne and Anthony Kernich making their way past the McLaren leaders right now.
Both drive well off. Coppo giving as much as room as he could. DP guys couldn't quite sneak past him.
There we go. Nice and easily done.
So, given Kernich just stabbed at it as well. As Osborne laps Coppo. Osborne and Kernich seem to be the closest battle on track at the moment.
Now these guys starting to spread out a little bit.
Yeah, Alex Lamb definitely spreading the field right out. Out to a 9-second lead from Venus. about 25 minutes into the race.
Just hit the halfway mark, 22 minutes remaining in this race. Everyone seems to have found their space. We'll see how much closer they can start getting once their tyres start wearing off.
He's had a lock up while they're lapping the one of the slower McLarens. Copper stretching the legs in the McLaren now out to a 2-second lead over Andrew Lee. Yeah, he's like that draft and off he goes. Been a pace setter up the front in most McLaren races. He's just lapping Tim Foltz. Definitely screwing the field outright. Koenig caught back up Christopher Osborne in the DPs. Alex Lamb just driving away from the field. Now to 11-second lead. Having a look at Venu's coming off the infield, keeping consistent times. Both drivers lapping in and around the low, high 109, 110, a low 110-second barrier.
Sorry guys, I just had a bit of an issue with my mic. I'm back on now, but this Christopher Osborne-Koenig battle is looking quite hot right now.
We lost one DP. Just word saying that Bob Van Ketteridge has blown the engine in the DP.
Not good to see.
No, that's quite hard work actually.
Bit happy-go-lucky there on the downshift.
Yeah, first time he's lost a motor. Saying in driver chat he hasn't lost one before.
Look at Anthony Koenig and Christopher Osborne.
Osborne just seems to just have the place of Koenig.
Yeah, Koenig just looking for that right moment to get this done. I think the biggest issue Koenig is having at the moment is the parts where he seems to be a lot faster is a part where you can't really overtake.
No, it might come down to a little slipstream string battle later in the race. Get a good run off to that out of the infield section. Try to jam it in, heading into turn 1. Or then again, use one of the slower McLarens as a pick and see what he can do with that.
Oh, I am so excited about next week. I'm pretty sure it'll be the first time we go to Montreal. Well, it will be the first time we go to Montreal for the Grand Am.
Montreal's just a fantastic track, but I've been looking forward to having a run that myself.
Yeah, it's definitely going to make some interesting racing. We are one of the best street circuits. We don't have too many that we've got for iRacing, and it definitely makes for some great racing.
Yeah, it's just foot down and hard braking, and see who's good enough at coming onto the front straight.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem is a lot of these DP boys have a lot of guts when it comes to stuff like that. So I think everyone's going to go fairly hard.
Yeah, that flip flop coming. Oh, I think the most interesting part's going to be pitting. I believe, isn't it a enduro round?
I'm pretty sure this one's lined up for one of our longer rounds. 75 minutes, Montreal. I'm sure there's a few big names out for this week. Weren't too happy with the Roval style setup and decided to have this as their drop week. But I'm pretty sure nearly everyone who races the Grand Am will want to do Montreal next week.
Yeah, well, hopefully the McLaren guys like Sharman and we see Justin Roggio back in.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure as soon as this one's finished, we'll start getting them pumped up and ready to go.
Hopefully we can John Emerson back for 1 week. I know he has been concentrating on a different class at the moment, but he was definitely the class of the field at Watkins earlier this season.
Yeah, definitely. Just having a look at David Arnold on screen at the moment, doing a fantastic job. Sitting there in 4th overall from the players. Yeah, great job there from David Arnold, and he's in a new team, Redback Racing.
Yes, so, I believe it was Redback Racing.
Yeah, good to see some new teams forming and getting some backing and whatnot. So yeah, it's great to see. Talking about it.
Yeah, Wayne Burke's not too bad after his early spin into the fence.
He's done alright to bring this car back up and get it back onto pace. He's sitting in 5th at the moment, so definitely can't whinge about that after his little tap with the wall.
He's judging by lap, it's not too far off the pace either. Slowly honing in on the Redback Racing car of Arnold.
Go back and have a look at this battle that still rages on between Christopher Osborne and Anthony Koenig.
Yeah, Koenig's trying all he can to get around him. He's trying around on their high side that lap. He seems to have quite good car pace through that infield section, but can't quite keep up with Osborne on the Roval. Heading into a couple of lap Larens at the moment. Alex Lamb. Sorry, mate.
No, you're all right. I think I was about to say the same thing you were. So, watching Alex Lamb go through the pack still. A massive gap.
Lapping Michael Schreier, who must have suffered a little bit of damage earlier in the race. Doing it with a fair bit of ease by the looks of it. Now out to almost 15-second lead, second place Steve Reynolds.
So my boy Richie G in a little bit of a battle at the moment as he comes up on Paulo Martins. Definitely just a bit under a second quicker than him that lap around.
Really closing up on him on the brakes that lap.
He's definitely pushing it. He's definitely a lot stronger under brakes than what Paulo is.
We'll see if we can get the pass done. Going heading back onto the oval. Might be a little bit of too much distance at the moment. Just love the way they can jump up to that oval from the infield section.
Yeah, it's definitely not a nice point of impact there once you hit that first part of the oval. Right on board with this. Wide in, tuck himself in. So he's going to take out he's going to go out wide here to make sure he takes the most speed that he can. Goes under.
Oh, Jensen inside there. Not trying to
Reese thinks better of it. His niceness is his curse. Other guys would have tried to stick that, but he wanted to make sure that there was enough room for him and Paulo.
Deep hitting stone. Restock.
So we're having a bit of an issue with our TeamSpeak server at the moment, guys. We'll try and get this sorted as quick as possible. Hopefully the issue's being sorted now and we're coming through clear.
Definitely sounded better, I missed it.
Anus going around Reese Gardner and Paulo.
Looks like Osborne and Koenig might be slowly dragging themselves up to Reynolds.
Yeah, these boys doing a fantastic job.
About 5 or 6 minutes left in the race.
Reese Gardner tuck in nicely here. So the two big battle packs coming up on each other at the moment with Reese Gardner and Paulo, and right behind him Christopher Osborne and Anthony Koenig.
Might be Reese's chance to pass done.
Goes out wide. Oh!
Oh, this could end
Yeah,
badly.
here we go. Oh, Anthony Gurnich and
Kernich
Christopher
and
Osborne.
Osborne get together.
That, from the look of that, from when that started, it never looked like it was going to end well.
Oh, Reese gets it. Going to the replay.
Definitely a big move there by Kernich to try and get that in, and it actually looks like he's had a little bit of snap to the brakes, and he's just put it into the side there of Osborne. Done the right thing and waited for him to take off. But yeah, Gardner's got that move done really well actually to carry that much speed on the outside. So good job there by Reece Gardner.
Yeah, he had some brave deals to try to pull that manoeuvre with both those DPs heading up on him as well.
I think it was one of those things, the DP's coming up on you, it's like if we're going to get it done, now's going to be the time.
Slowly skipping away from Barlow now. Kernich and Osborne are back at it.
See if we can find another. It's like Hines and Fabio having a bit of a battle up the back there as well. So Paulo starting to pull back in onto Reece Gardner. Gonzalez changing up his design a little bit there with a razor look on his car.
Didn't he have a Batman or Joker or something on the front of the car last year?
Yeah,
last season.
I think so. Yeah. Crazy little design. Wonder if he does these ones himself.
Kind of looks like the whole big sideways off the infield section.
Paulo's actually really starting to, his lap times are actually a bit faster than Reece's at the moment.
Just a bit unlucky in the lap traffic there. Yeah, I only have a couple of laps to get that pass back past Reece.
4 minutes left in round 3 here at Kansas Speedway.
Alex Lamb just checking him out at the front of the DP, sliding her through turn 1.
He's got enough time to have a bit of fun with this, I think.
A bit of a skid for the kids.
Yeah, put on a little bit of a show.
Coppo driving away as well in the McLarens.
Yeah, he's definitely after a great battle for the opening half. He just kind of skipped away.
Yeah, they quite didn't need those faster DPs coming through. Gave enough chance for Blake to break that draft and drive away from Andrew. Kernich and Osborne.
And the battle's still going on. Kernich wants this position. He's going to have to get it done real soon.
He's right up on his bumper.
Oh, he's got some speed.
Head across
going to
the
go
start
side by
line.
side here onto the main straight.
Tries that wide run.
Maybe a little bit too wide there.
Osborne just doing enough once again.
Only have a few laps left in this one.
Coming up onto lap McLaren at Arnold.
So the McLaren's going to give him plenty of room.
Koenig with some damage on that right front after the early incident.
Yeah, he'd be struggling a little bit there. Christopher Osborne got a tap to the side, but Koenig is obviously his front just took a bit of a damage.
I think Alex has just taken the white flag. Sorry about that. 2 to go.
Here we go, Christopher Osborne, Anthony Koenig again. Anthony sitting back for this one. Be about 2 laps left in this for these guys. Another McLaren to get around.
Coming up to Hingston. Not giving him much room at the moment. Oh,
definitely not.
On Osborne.
Making them go the long way around as they should. And Koenig going out right to the wall. Make sure he's got the most amount of speed coming up to the end part of this straight. Oh! Osborne filled into the pit.
Out of fuel.
Oh!
Is he out of fuel, or has he had an earlier cut track penalty, or?
Surely he wouldn't have got a cut track penalty. We'll see what he pulls into the pits to do. No, it looks like he might be getting some fuel. Just cut short on a few litres.
Alex Lamb coming off the last turn to take the checkered. Nice drive.
Yeah, great drive there by Alex Lamb as he ends a speedway. A bit of breeze really on that one. That was a nice and easy race for him.
A bit of a Sunday drive.
Blake Coppo, our McLaren winner, about to come across the line as well. It wasn't so easy for him, but once he got into their second half, he just smashed it out. Steve Vanus, second in the Rileys.
Koenig third. Unlucky Christopher Osborne fourth, and Michael Schreier bringing up the rears in that DP.
Just have them get all our McLarens across the field there. Blake Coppo obviously taking out the McLarens. Andrew Lee in second. David Hingston third. David Arnold fourth. Wayne C. Burke fifth. Fantastic drive there by Wayne to come back after hitting that wall. And Reese Gardner in sixth. So
he's got the job done over Palo.
Yeah, he's got the Palo job done. He's finished seventh. Leo Gray in third. Sorry, I'm reading off the wrong thing here. 8th, Colin Wallace 9th, Tim Foltz 10th, Fabio Gonzalez 11th, and Hines in 12th.
Great little performance from the McLaren drivers once again.
Yeah, the McLaren's definitely on the show out there for us tonight, and great driving by the top guys up there as well. Andrew Lee, Blake Coppo, and Reese Gardner all having a fantastic battle across the field.
Yeah, it was actually a shame that Burke crashed early in the race, because that was looking like a hell of a battle.
Yeah, definitely it was. All right, guys. Well, we're about to wrap up, but make sure Monday night we've got we're back again for the V8 supercars, which
I think they head to Barber for a little sprint race.
oh, that sounds like a lot of fun to watch. Not a lot of fun to race, but should make for some awesome viewing. Yeah, so Monday night V8s on. We'll be back for V8 supercars. Then Wednesday night we've got a double header with the trucks, and I'll see if I can get the director to shout where the trucks are at to me. He should know because he commentates it.
The trucks are at Bristol, I believe.
Bristol. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. And then race to reality as well on that night. And then we're back next Thursday for Grand Am at Montreal, which is going to be an awesome race.
Yeah, I really can't wait for that.
Definitely. It's going to be fantastic. We might wrap this up for the night. Thanks for joining me, Scotty, for your second broadcast, I do believe this is.
Yeah, that's my second start. I hope I'm not making too much of a fool of myself just yet.
Yeah, you can't make too much of a fool of yourself. We've got Jay Kennedy in the com box, and sometimes we even let Sebastian talk, so can't be that bad. But yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for everyone watching. And yeah, thanks for watching us at Kansas Speedway. Brought to you by Track Racer, Thrustmaster, and presented by V8s Online. I'm Daniel Bryant. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.